Hi, everybody. It's Ed and Sheila Sullivan here, and today we are going to talk about overcoming adversity.
Adversity, yes. Big challenge adversity. Twins times two. That's how adversity we are, okay? Tell you a little bit about ourselves here real quick. We've been married over 16 years. We have 8 kids and soon to have 8 grandchildren because we do have 2 sets of twins. One set already came a few weeks ago, and the other set is still trying to cook, and they need to stay cooking, and they tried to come out early, so we had a little adversity this week. But we've been through our challenges and adversity in our lives. I worked for a leading aerospace company for 17 years. Life was good. I thought, I made great money. Like I said, we had 8 kids, so you had to make money. But just when you think everything's going good, at the age of 42, I got laid off. Program ended, and that was it. Had to go find new work, new career. Sheila had to support me and the rest of our household for 2 years till I found something that...
It was a tough time for sure.
It was very tough. So,
you want to read your quote?
Yeah.
Yep,
but
go ahead.
I will in a second. Let me finish our story here.
You did.
So, I did. So then we got into direct sales network marketing, and that's how we got into doing this. Was we decided we wanted to start helping other people and share the ups, downs, the value, everything that's happened with us. We want to share it with you so that hopefully you can get some value, and you can either make the same mistakes we made or learn from the same mistakes we made or teach us some new mistakes that we haven't made yet. So, but we're going to share it with you, and we're going to go along this trip with you. So she's rushing me here, so I'm going to read my quote. My quote today is going to be by Booker T. Washington. And success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which they have overcome. Okay? So, I like that one.
Mine is by William Feather. Success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. And boy, do we see a lot of that.
Yes.
Yeah. And network marketing, actually with any business, even with our brick and mortar business, it was a retail business, and June was horrible. Year after year, it was horrible. And we learned, to expect that. And you have highs, you have lows. And, you just got to realize that when you're on the lows, it's fixing to go back up. And hang in there. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people give up during that time. And that is the most important time when you keep pushing through.
Right. It's like a roller coaster. And I hate roller coasters only because I'm old now and I can't ride them, because when I was young, I was able to ride them. But as you get older, your roller coaster seems to start going like this. And then that downward slope, you're like, you just can't. You just don't want to do that. But there's always that one that comes back up. So like she said, you go through your ups, you go through your downs, and then you come back up. So, go ahead.
One of the things that can help you with that is to build your external resources. I mean, anytime you go through adversity in life on a personal level, whether it's the death of a family member or a loved one or losing your job, you rely on your family to get you through a lot of that. And in your business, when you go through that, rely on your upline, rely on your colleagues and, people that you associate with, because usually it's a very, very positive environment. And, utilize that when you're having a hard time, use those people to help lift you up, help motivate you a little bit.
Exactly. And a prime example was, I don't even know how long it's been, but Sheila lost her younger sister to cancer 2 years ago. We're living in her sister's house. And that was some major adversity to try and get over. The company I'm with now had sent me on a business trip to New York, and I was in New York, and we knew my sister-in-law was dying of cancer. And I didn't want to go. They sent me anyways, and you just don't know. You think you're going to have enough time to do things. She died when I was on the plane back. And my wife was here by herself with her mother and everybody else. So to me, you have to look at those things, and now my work goes, hey, we want to send you to New York again. And I'm like, no. No. My daughter is about to pop out twins way too early, and that's not going to happen. So if you want to fire me, That's okay, because I have other businesses that I'm doing, so I don't care. Right. So, and that's what you need to be able to do. You need to be able to set yourself up to where you do have something when adversity hits you, you just accept it. You accept it and you find ways to work around it. And once you've learned to accept adversity, because I don't care what life you live in or what planet you live on or where you work or what you do, how much money you make, adversity is going to hit you somewhere. Somewhere along the line it's going to happen. And you just have to be prepared for it and know that it's going to happen, because it will happen. I don't care who you are. It's going to happen.
Right. And one thing I learned a long time ago, the only thing you can really control is yourself. You control how you handle it. You control how you get through it. We've been through so much in our marriage, and there were times where it was just like, I just can't do it anymore. But you get through it, and then you're so proud of yourself for getting through that. You did it. And other things are going to happen, and you're going to do that too.
Because she does a whole lot. I'm usually like a saint in this marriage. So,
oh my God.
But hey, if you know me, it's true. But see, and that's how I get her to smile. I tell lies. So, anyway, moving on to adversity before I get adversely hit in the head. You want to also build your internal resources, things like this.
Your internal strength.
Right. That, to me, is one of the biggest ones. Your internal strength is something that you need to... It's like I said, you need to prepare for adversity and know that it's going to come. But how you deal with it on a daily basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis or a yearly basis, just whenever it happens, how you deal with it is going to affect greatly everybody else around you. And
you never know what good things might come out of that
exactly.
Adversity. There were some really hard times in our marriage, and it's because of those hard times that it really strengthened our marriage. And we know now that there's practically nothing I don't think we can get through, because we've been through it all.
Yeah. Life is never greener.
Right.
Don't ever think it is.
No, it's not.
It's not. Life is what you make it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we have been best friends since we met. Okay, and we have learned so much about each other and learned so much and have done so much. I mean, there's times where we can just look at each other and know what we're thinking, or except for dinner time. Somehow we can't get that right. What do you want to eat for dinner? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? Okay, and I think that's a common one in everybody's marriage. But for the most part, everybody knows. We kind of know, and everybody sees us together. They're like, I got buddies at work and stuff. They go to the bar, or they go on fishing trips or hunting trips with their buddies and stuff like that. I've never done that. Okay.
We do everything together.
Yeah, we go to the grocery store together. Mm-hmm. We do everything together, and the whole reason for that is, first of all, adversity is going to hit me. I want her next to me because she's pretty bad, so I don't have to worry about it, and she would just kick adversity in the butt. But no, for the real reason is, we're best friends.
Right, so why would I rather hang out with than you?
Why would I want to go somewhere without my friend?
Right.
So you just can't do that. And I think as a couple, or if you have someone with you that is your soulmate and you have that strength with you, that's what helps you get through a lot of the adversity, and that's what's really helped our marriage and our entire life and our 50 billion businesses we've had. That Lucille Ball over here wants to come up with another harebrained business.
I like to know how to do everything.
But which is good, because I'm the same way. I'm like, ooh, hey, I'll build a website. And she's like, oh, great, another website. So, but that's how we mix together, So
yeah, don't let it get you down. There's going to be times in your business, maybe you're not recruiting as much as, and we've all been through it. Everybody isn't going to see it, but there will come a person that will, and usually it's the person you don't expect. So, hang in there and keep plugging at it, and, it'll get better.
And watch, like I said, watch everybody. David and Carrie say that all the time in their blogs and their periscopes and stuff like that, and I'm a firm believer in that too. It's Ray Higdon says it the best: invest, learn, and teach. ILT.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we're doing. We're investing, and you might have to spend some money to do that, so that's fine. You're either going to be broke on stupid stuff, or you're going to be broke learning something. So I'd rather be broke trying to learn something.
Right.
Learn everything you can, and just teach that back to everybody else. That's what we learned. That's what David and Carrie did with us. That's what Robert Hollis does with us. That's what Ray Higdon does with us. That's what Nadia and John Melton do with us. That's what Freddie Malero does for me. Yeah. You know, there's people out there that you just watch and learn from, and you go, wow, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's, to me, is another part of getting over adversity. So. All right, so I think we've covered adversity a little bit. I hope you got some value from this. All right, we love you guys. Have a great night, and we will see you later.
Good night.